Please, my dear friend, you've seen her on The View, the Hallmark Channel. She's here every Saturday night at the Laugh Factory. Ladies and gentlemen, the most dangerous woman in all of comedy, Sunda!
This is going to be a different kind of show. Who wants to go to the bathroom? They're going to do coke. You don't fool me. I know where you're going. I saw you when you came here. You had umbrellas. You know things. Where's the umbrellas? Where's the umbrellas? Look, ladies and gentlemen, the umbrellas. Give them a round of applause. How did I know that? I know my druggies. Gonna go party. They got some coke in the tip of that umbrella. That's okay. You're gonna do that. But you can get your hair wet, which is a good thing. God bless you. Thank you. Thanks for coming out. This is the first time I ever had a glass of champagne thrown on stage. Isn't that crazy? I tell all the comics, never have alcohol, but I'm going through a lot of stuff. And let me explain what it is. I have Persianitis. I don't know if you guys know what this is. I have a condition called Persianitis, and I have now been infiltrated to the Persian community, and I can't get this disease out of me. These people are like different. They say they're from Persia, but there is none, and they sell carpets and they don't fly. So they're lying to me. I don't appreciate that. And it's really difficult for me because they walk up to me and they're like, Salam, and being from Jersey, I said, salami, because I'm polite. I was raised right. I went to Catholic school, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's how the black kids say Catholic like that. I went to Catholic school. So crazy. You would have a fight with people and be like, oh, she's a public school bitch. Who says things like that? That's terrible, isn't it? Because now my kids, I'm the only black mother in my Jewish school. Don't you have pity on me? I have a principal in that school that must be 2 shades of gray in her brain. I have no idea what this woman is on, but she's so petrified of black people that I realized where the word spook came from. Because I never understood what that meant. When people say there's a spook, I would think white, you know what I'm saying? Because I think Casper, the Fernandez, but it's not. It's not. It's the son of a bitch of a principal who started the school. Because when I looked at her for the first time, I knocked on the door. I wanted to ask her a question about lunch, right? So I knocked on the door. I'm from Jersey, so I knocked like this. She says to me, "Not now, I can't do it. I can't talk to you right now. I just got back from vacation. Oh, I don't mean black, I mean back. My best friends are black." I'm like, that wasn't working. She was scared of me because I was a spook. That's what it was. I know I'm standing on my jacket. I realize that. My foot is caught in my jacket. But what I'm doing is I'm playing this off like I'm thin. You know what I mean? So I'm so skinny now. Oh my God, look how skinny I am. That's LA all the time. This is what the kids do on the mirror all the time. My kids in the mirror. My daughter says to me, just to piss me off, she goes, you know what, Mama, when I grow up, I'm going to be a pole dancer. I said, great, because you're going to have to lick the pole for some of the shows and they don't clean them. Wow. That's the kind of bitch I am. That's right, because I'm going to teach my fucking kids. There's animals out there. You understand what I'm saying to you? There are animals out there. My daughter's so stupid. She's doing some freaking Snapchat with some kid who wants to know where she goes to school, where's the dancing school, boom, boom, boom. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I'm a criminologist. I have a BA in criminal justice from Seton Hall. I don't trust any of these son of a bitches that are online. You hear me? I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I read her stuff. She has no idea, but when she sees the tape, she'll know what I'm doing, and I don't give a shit, because she's not paying the fucking bill. I'm paying the bill, right? So I want to know who you're telling where I live, because it could be an ex-boyfriend who's got something against me. I got a few vendettas out there. I'm from Jersey. Know a few times. Following me. She's telling this guy, yeah, I go to Sinai, and the guy says, where's your school? She's like, right on the corner of Beverly Glen. And then he says, where are you today? And she says, oh, I'm at my dance class. I'm at Debbie Allen. And then I search him, and he's 42 years old and lives in the housing projects of Patterson, New Jersey. Do you understand what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? We got to help these kids. They have no idea what's going on. It's so crazy. I was boy crazy, not phone crazy. Give me a boy anytime with an afro, preferably, because that was my time. So I decided tonight I'm going to do something totally different because I believe that there is a junior AARP crowd out here. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't laugh. It starts at 25. Okay, so don't fucking laugh at me, all right? 25, you're fucking done in Hollywood, so stiff it up. Fuck you in the mix with the rest of us. You gotta know some things that other people haven't told you about, like Lucky Locket Kittles. Does anybody remember Little Kittles? You do remember Little Kittles?
Of course.
Thank you. Everybody's like, oh God, you must have lived in a white town. No. It has nothing to do with little kiddles. Let me tell you something about myself. I was raised by an Italian stepfather, okay? My Christmases looked like Toys R Us, except that every toy in the box was the same toy. You understand the problem? He said to me, you're ungrateful. He goes, you're a stugazza, stunada. You don't even think right. Look what I do for you. I said, Dad, they're all the same Barbie. He said, they twist and turn. He wasn't wrong. So I gave them away as gifts. And it's very difficult when you come from a background like me. Some of you know me, some of you don't. Black people are like, she black, because they look at my edges. You don't know what edges are like. Edges are like down here and over here. It's the same thing. It's the same look. You can tell where the little naps are. They're called naps. They get like that. And they give you away every time. Otherwise, I'd be Persian. But they got it too, and they're denying it. Right? They're coming out clumps of hair, putting shit in their hair. They're getting the Brazilian fallout. They have no fucking idea what we go through as black women. Because it's very difficult to be a black woman. I'm going to tell you why. First of all, we're fierce, okay? We're fierce as a gay woman, okay? There's nobody fiercer than a gay woman, honey. You hear me? Because we have raised our own families. We've had to be the matriarchs of the family. And I grew up with a grandmother from Decatur, Georgia. So when I hear about Jewish guilt, bullshit. You get some Southern guilt on your ass and see what happens to you. I'm like, Grandma, I'm going to go out because I was the only mixed kid in the house, right? And they'd be like, What her mama did was a shame and a disgrace. And the child got mixed blood, so she crazy. Fucking A student. What do you mean I'm fucking crazy? So I have one imaginary friend, Marcus, alright? Let's just talk about it, because I never do, alright? So Marcus used to come with me places. I said, Marcus, come on. Then I said, why? I said, she's shy. I explained to my friends. I said, Marcus, why did you do this to me, right? And she wouldn't come out in front of my friends. You guys are scared of me. But Marcus is real. Marcus is my fucking password, okay? You guys don't know how to spell it. But you have to imagine that my mother does not bring home a white guy. My mother brings home the whitest fucking possible whitest man in the world, a Swede. How white can you get? With a Jewish German mother, okay? So, I am a Jew, but it doesn't count. But I bet you Hitler would have taken me in. So I grew up in the hood in Paterson, New Jersey, right? It's very interesting because I'm in Paterson and they gotta take me out of public school because they're gonna beat me up. That's what they were talking about back then. There was like 3, 4 mixed kids. It's stupid, right? Because you guys see mixed kids all the time. Not in Paterson. All you see is white eyes. That's it, all right? That's where I'm from. And my mother brings home the whitest guy. And can you imagine a Swede eating ham hocks and collard greens? And he loved them, okay? He loved them. Now, I don't eat ham hocks and collard greens myself. I use pastrami and collard greens because I go with the Jewish part, but that makes me who I am. But for some reason, I can't get booked on a fucking black show to save my life. And I got more straightening comb burns than any bitch in this fucking room, right? I'm going to tell you right now. Right now, I'm going to tell you, because the black woman's burden is what? Our fucking hair. That's right. It's our hair. And what's the enemy? What's the enemy? Going on right fucking now. Water. That's right. Water is the fucking enemy. Whoever fucking shoot me with a water gun, I'll pull out a fucking AK-45 and blow your fucking pants away. I just got my fucking hair done, motherfucker. What the fuck is wrong with you? I've been to this goddamn hair salon reading the Inquirer for 2004. Thinking OJ's gonna die. It's fucking 14 years old. You know what we go through? We're sitting in black hair salons and people are selling us bean pies, alright? Fucking bean pies. Jewelry. Other hair. Other people's hair. Don't think it's easy being me. And then I had to deal with growing up, but like, in the hood, man, it was tough. They were like, girl, when we get you after school, I'll fuck you up. You know why? I said, why? Because you think you're cute, that's why. Because you light-skinned and like you got good hair. I said to one girl, I said, Peanut, with all due respect, is this good hair? Look at my edges. You understand? I said, you have a cockroach. I said, a roach in your ear. Cockroaches are for white people. I'm around too many white people. I said, cockroaches. Why do you put a penis in this? I don't know why. Because I'm telling you, a roach is a roach is a roach, except when you're in Beverly Hills at a Persian's home and they say, it is a cricket. It's not a cricket. I know the difference. Don't bullshit me. Don't you bullshit me, bitch. And everybody telling you you look so young to have kids at 25. Yeah, because you had that baby at 14. That's why. They set your ass up when y'all was living in caves and shit. That's an arranged marriage. Right? I'm supposed to respect that and be like in awe of them and be like, oh. But I can't be because I'm a homegirl from Patterson. I can't be accepted where I want to be accepted. And where do I want to be accepted in every world? I think that everybody should just learn to love every fucking body. All right? Just like get along with it. I'm a Persian. Just deal with it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like get along with it because everybody's good. Croatians are good. Serbians are good. We're all fucking good. There's always a bad one, though. There's always a bad one. And I had a bad one once. I had a bad fucking date. Let me tell you something. I danced with this guy. You ever dance with somebody and it's like that and you're like, oh my God. Oh shit. Like all this was going on and then he, you know, wanted to kiss me, and then he wanted to lick my nostrils. And I was offended by that. I was like, no. First of all, cocaine's very expensive, and you're not licking my nostrils, right? That's dumb. Look at me not recording. Typical. I'm sorry to frighten you because you didn't come for this kind of show, and I can tell that because I admired you. You're shocked, aren't you? You don't even know what I am, do you? I'm a Swedish and black redneck Jew. Get used to it, all right? I don't give a fuck. I fucking put ketchup on my eggs. Fuck with me. Watch what I can do to a fucking matzo ball when I put collard greens in that bitch. That's right, baby. I am the true kosher soul. I am true kosher soul. I grew up with a mother who was a Jehovah's Witness. You can't tell me nothing about the truth. You can't tell me nothing about worldly things. I know about all these things. I went to Catholic school for 16 years. Who else is Catholic? You little Nazis. Raise your hands. Catholic schoolgirls. Oh my God, it's recess. Come on, sundown. Sprinklers on. I was like, oh shit. I don't want to play by a sprinkler. My mom said if I get my hair wet, she's going to beat me. And you have never seen anything like when you see your white friend see you get beat by a black mother, okay? My white friend's name was Linda Woods, and she had like a hoarse voice, and she'd be like, you gonna come over? We're gonna play Barbie? I was like, come to my house and play Barbie. My mother said, did you wash these goddamn dishes? And I said, Mom, Linda Woods is here. I was like, whoa. My mother said, wait, get up and get the belt so I can beat your ass too short to shit. And she meant it. And you know what? That shit works. Because these kids today need their asses whipped. That's what they need. They need it once. They need a fear. They need a fear because they don't fear anything. You know what my one daughter told me? She said, you're going to get in trouble. They're going to call 911. I said, I will blow the sergeant just to kick your ass again. You understand what I'm saying? Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me because I work in a fucking prison, man. I'll fuck you all up. Don't fuck with me. What is wrong with these goddamn kids? And my fucking kids don't even look like me. One of my kids looks like she's out of Norway and the other one's an Asian baby. I don't know how I had an Asian baby, but I have an Asian baby. Yes, it's the same daddy. Thank you. Yes, Lord, it's the same daddy. Thank God it ain't the 80s because I would have no clue. But here's what I'm saying. I have an Asian baby, right? I didn't really realize that until she started walking. She would see other Asians, they would recognize her name. What you doing, man? So I said, hey, Tova, man, why are you doing that all the time? She was like, out of respect, Mama. How does she know? So it all comes from my world. My world comes from a world called St. Teresa's, and I was a melodian. You know what a melodian is? Do you know what a melodian is? A melodian sings at midnight mass. We sing to God. We sing with the white girls, and we make believe we're one of them. Except I have Afro puffs. Sons of God, here's holy word, gather around, table of the Lord. I'm like, yo, let's just beef it up a bit. We don't have to be Whitney because we can't. She's the only fucking genius in the world that ever lived. But if you want God to notice you, be a diva. Sing like Cher if you have to, right? Let God notice you. Sons of God, hear His holy word, gather around the table of the Lord. Eat His body, drink His blood, then we'll sing a song of love. Give up the turn back time. I will get my facelift on. All right, So I went to a Catholic school and I was raised by an Italian stepfather who owned a sausage company, ladies and gentlemen. So when my black folks say to me, oh, you ain't no pork, you act like you ain't never had no pork. I was raised on pork, okay? I was raised on pork. Pork you people have never heard of in this room, like Brigiole. We have a guinea in the house, one. Where? Maronna mia, grazie. Thank God. Brigiole, right? Anybody else who know what Brigiole is? Oh, yeah. Thank God. It's the only meat you can have that you wrap up the meat, tie it up, you can floss your teeth out. I grew up with an Italian stepfather who broke my real father's, the Swede's, knees, and then I have my mother who's causing drama everywhere, okay? My mother, for some reason, just looked like Diana Ross. Don't ask me why, but she had to have a fucking beehive to take me to school. And she was like a black Persian. Let's just go there, okay? How do I know? She sent everything back when we went to a restaurant. That's how I knew she was Persian. I'm like, Mom, what was wrong with the hamburger? I said, I don't like it. I don't give a good goddamn. He's taking it back. You understand me? Don't fuck with me. I'm grown. She's my mother. And she's scaring me. Okay? I'm scared of her. And then another lifetime comes in and I've got to meet somebody else's mother. Who is that? My mother-in-law. Oh, God bless her soul. Because somebody has to. When you leave here today, because you're unentertained because I'm so foul and I work the clean show, but you know, once in a while I want to let it out. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like once in a while I want to use the words that make me a New Jersey girl. You know what I'm saying? That's how we really are. Because I do work for Chabad, by the way, but don't tell them about this act. Now I go through all these scenes. My God. If I should do one person's show, we should be for all the men I've blown. But I'm not going to talk about that right now. And I'm going to tell you why. Because most of you women out here fake it. And I don't mean fake orgasms. You fake swallowing. That's what you do. I know what you're doing. And I can prove it. Because, you know, guys get up the next morning. They're like, hey, dude, what's on my drapes? And you know, brothers are not exempt. Brothers will be like, damn, what's in my sneaker, yo? Because we don't really want to do it. We really don't. I mean, sometimes we do. We do it. We get a little tipsy. We're like, oh, do it. And then you're like, you're drunk. Why do guys do that? You're like, hey, you want to do it? My husband's like, you're drunk. And I'm just like, obviously, if I want to fuck you. So. My husband is wonderful, by the way. My husband, that motherfucker is a saint. Do you hear me? He has to live with a crazy-ass black woman like me, and people talk to me in Spanish all the time. You imagine what that's like? Because you know when you're black and Swedish, it makes you what? Puerto Rican. That's what it makes you. You got no way out. Yo, sister, girl, you know I'm not lying. They got Puerto Rican Day Parade in New York City. I'm like, excuse me, not today. Puerto Rican Day Parade today? No problem. Today, my name is Maria Santiago de Venezuela, Barranquilla, Bogotá, Puerto Rico. Sigue, chocolate. La abusadora. ¿Qué hiciste? Are you talking to me? Not today, honey, because you know I'm in love with her. Who is her? Ricky Martin. We love her. All right, Joe Hits and Boo. I love gay people. Somebody has to do my hair. But you know something? I have found that gay people will fuck up your hair and convince you it's a new hairstyle. Is that just me? Like the lady who read Kaufman. Does this ever happen to you where you go to a gay hairstylist, he doesn't say he's gay first, he's like, you're very attractive, your husband's so lucky, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, my hair's falling out. What is going on? It happened to me. I went back to BJ, his real name. I said, BJ, I said, my hair is falling out on the left side, and I can't do the whole side. I said, first of all, you gotta calm down. I can't have all this drama. Oh my God. I never understand how they have hot flashes at 20, but that's not the point. He said to me, you blessed, you got the head for that style. Not everybody can wear that style. That's called the Brazilian fallout. That's what I'm talking about. That's what the Persians are doing. I'm infiltrating. I couldn't tell how much time I did. We got time? I got time. You want me to keep going? Do you really want me to go? You know what, guys? I really want to do a one-person show because I gotta tell you something. I'm so tired of rejection in this fucking business. We should just be funny and that's it. And it's too bad you can't put me down as a real Puerto Rican. And too bad I don't look black enough for you, because guess what? I know how to make some grits and cheese and eggs. I know what I'm doing. I got my black on because I had a black grandmother with that black guilt, that southern guilt. She's like, sugar, baby girl, take out the garbage. Oh, Lord have mercy. I might be dead by the time you come back. Again. Oh, Lord. This old author. Baby girl, if you give me a glass of some ice water, I'll dance at your wedding. I'm like, yo, I don't want to turn the lights on except for 20 minutes ahead of time so the roaches get high. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it was. And then when the white kids came over, I was like, look, I got crickets. Nobody really likes me out here in LA. I'm moving next year. I'm going back. When my kid graduates from 8th grade, I'm going back to New York. I hate this fucking town. I'm going to tell you why. You guys are real. There's real people. People like Bob Dean, he knows real people. He's like in East Coast too. Real people. James Fontenot, new comedian, beautiful guy, right? Beautiful. I just want to kiss him. I looked at him, I said, look at you. You look like Sammy Davis. You know what he said to me? Sammy Davis, the baseball player. These are not jokes. The queen of comedy was on stage tonight. You people don't even know who you saw tonight. You people don't even know that S. Rachel Lovey was the first woman of comedy in Hollywood who gave people their stars, like Sandra Bernhardt and Roseanne Barr. Who else was in your room? Chelsea Handler. Took everything out of your room, baby. So you had a real treat. And Lee Sherrillo, my God, she's a one-liner. All I thought about was penetration because I think about my neck. I can't help it. But I don't like to do sex jokes anymore because that might mean I might have to do it. But I would like to talk about the grief of Catholic school for a minute because I don't know how many people know that people who went to Catholic school are the best Jews ever. Because when you go to temple or tefillah or something like that in shul and they tell you to be quiet, only the converts are quiet. You know how I know? Because Jews can't whisper. Yo, I'm telling you, Jews can't whisper. Latinos got it down like, baby, mete la mano, man. You know, they got it down, right? And black people got it down. Look at my brother. I don't even understand what he's saying half the time, you know? He's like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I'm my head like that. I'm not knocking it. See what I'm saying? So, you listen to me? You see what I'm saying? I said, I see what you're saying. So you have to understand something, that I am the only I really am an only child. I never thought of that way. Because my sister and I have a different mother. My sister's mother's Irish, my mother's black. My brother and I have a different father. My father is Swedish, his father is purple. Together we look like a foster family. We don't look real. My sister's so different from me. She was fighting with her husband. Can I tell you something? You don't need a white sister to have a black sister tell her how to kick her husband's ass and to bite him on his head. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the kind of rules we have. I was like, maybe he's cheating on you. Maybe what you should do is check his... I was telling her everything that she should do to check the CV. Because, you know, we do things like that. Super stalkers, oh my God. Anybody stalking here? Because Jersey girls can stalk your ass, all right? You cheat on us, we'll be in the back of your fucking trunk of your car while you're making out with your girlfriend with her fucking pink lipstick, you son of a bitch. And then we're gonna fucking key your car. We're gonna key your car with our own king. That's how we get our orgasms. I know the sound. I would never do that. So my world changed suddenly. I don't even know what happened. I started dating. I didn't even know how I met this one guy. Oh my God. I've met so many. I'm on a new show called The Great Love Debate, and I realized people must think I'm like an old whore or something like that. Because you know, I say I dated a gentleman. But I realized there was a lot more than dating. Like, they were in love with me. Look, she just spilled that all over her cocaine. She's furious. But that's okay, because you know what? I can tell you how to dry it out. You put alcohol in it, you light it, and you straighten it up again. You smoke it. All right, so that was a joke for the back room. I wanted to be a vet first. Would you believe that? Then I got a cramp. All right, so let's talk about being in the criminal justice system. You know what it's like being in a jail and being a black woman like me and working around these men who've really not committed many bad crimes. They're just like drugs or cars. And I'm looking around saying, there's a lot of cute guys in here. And then I start rationalizing. I'm like, look at this brother in cell block 5. He's got some pretty eyes. He didn't kill nobody. He's in for armed robbery. I might get a fur coat. This is all I'm thinking. This is all I'm thinking. And all my mother is telling me is, don't you bring home a goddamn Puerto Rican. That's all she says to me the whole time. You better not bring home a goddamn Puerto Rican. And I brought home a 4'9" goddamn Puerto Rican. And I did not know he was 4'9" because he had afro out to here. And that was remarkable. Now we were talking about Jews not whispering. I'm going to explain that because I don't want to seem like somebody's going to say, there she goes again. Another one of Schwartz is talking about us. Like, you don't talk about us. You see, my husband would never call me Schwartz and calls me Nicola. Here's what I was saying. Follow me on this. We got some Jews up in here. It's gotten hot in here, so take up all your drama because it's getting hot in here. I meet my mother-in-law for the first time, and you know what? You see how like we could do this in the car, like they're having fun, right? We could do that, but Jewish people can't do that, right? My mother-in-law, my husband says to me when he meets, look, I gotta meet his parents for the first time. He's like, listen, I've been thinking, let's not tell mommy you're black. Like, what are you gonna tell them? I'm plaid? What are you gonna tell these white people, right? That's when I learned Jews can't whisper. Follow me on this, man, because this is crazy, right? So I go, so I'm like, I'm nervous because he's like, let's not tell them we're black. So I was like, because she's like, my mother, she don't want no Puerto Ricans in the house. Because I'm scared, you know what I'm saying? Because suppose Maria Santiago comes out, right? And then Maphis is gone, my invisible friend from my years back. And I got to go by myself. And I meet her for the first time. And I said, thank you, Ruthie, so much for having me for Pesach. And she said, oh, the joy is all mine. Have a seat. Elliot, put my pocketbook away. And I heard that. Who says things like this? Because I'm wondering, should I put my pocketbook away? I don't know. I'm scared. I'm from the fucking hood. I'm hiding shit. And then I meet the best friends for the first time. Edie and Mordecai. Can I make this up? We have no Mordecais in the hood, right? Right. If we do, the collector rent. Hey, follow me. Mazel tov. Edie is this big, blonde, Hungarian Jewish princess with green eyes, blue eyes, shower. Every time she speaks, she has to throw her head back and has to mop up the sweat. She says to me, sweetheart, Ruthie says to me, you say you're black and you're such a beautiful girl. Why do you want to say these things about yourself? You're such a beautiful girl. I said, I don't understand what you're trying to say. No, I can say this about the black people because I'm a school teacher in Brooklyn 23 years. I know the black people. You are not black. I said, thank you. And then I saw her wallet. I don't know what else to do. Tell me I'm not black. I got all this drama. I don't know how to handle this. I'm pretty fucked up, but I handle it very well. Don't I think I handle it very well? Can you imagine having a Hindu name, growing up with a Hindu name? Like, you go see a doctor. Like, did you ever see another Sunda? Do you guys know my friggin' name is Sunda? Sunda. Sunday without the Y. If you like ice cream, Sunday without the E. But it's Sunda. And I come to LA, you know what these girls say to me? These little girls with the names Heather, you know what they say to me? They're like, oh my God, Sunda, like, do you have a nickname? Yeah, duh. How tough is it? Maron, I mean, come on. If you're going to say to me that's a tough name, that's nothing compared to my last name. My last name is Croonquist. Did you know that? No. Croonquist, Croonquist is the correct pronunciation if you know your Swedish, which I don't. I can say da, or na, or ne, but I'm not going to say that. I have a last name that you could drop a consonant and call me Croonquist and be a racist and get away with it. Isn't that amazing? Can you imagine? And I have to have a Hindu name. My mother likes country western music. She's wearing high heels. She's charcoal can make a white mark on her. She's wearing a green eyeshadow. Mesh hose, and this is kindergarten. I mean, this is serious. So now, just to share with you, because I don't, oh, lights on for real? I gotta go. No. Maybe I'm telling too much, man. They might tell my family, and they block me out of the will again. Not the first time. When your asses get home, Google me and see if I had a problem with my mother-in-law. I think I'm the only comedian in the world that was sued by her mother-in-law, and it really broke my heart. They think it's a joke, Rachel. How serious is this? Yes, can I tell you something? There was only one friend that called me. I got sued by my mother-in-law because I made a joke about her. I did an impression of her. Okay, now that we know we're having a little girl, I would like to know what you plan on naming that little tchotchke. I know you got the black, colored, African American, whatever you people call yourselves these names. But I don't want a name that's difficult to pronounce like Shaniqua or Shaquandra. I'm thinking of a name short but delicious like Hadassah Agolden. And she sued me. And it was horrifying, because let me tell you something. The worst thing is for you have to be on TV and you ain't got your black hairdresser around, okay? And they got white people on the set saying, let's just put a little mist in your hair. And I'm like, ah! It was like when the nuns blessed me with holy water, they were like, that bitch is possessed. Look at her hair. They blessed me in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I know that shit, huh? There's somebody from Boston in here. Yeah. Somebody's here. Yeah, somebody's Catholic knows what I'm talking about. What's the act of confession? You remember that one? Were you a Girl Scout? Anybody? On my honor, I will try to do my duty to God and my country, to help other people at all times, and to obey the Girl Scout laws. You didn't know about that lesbian group I was involved in? So that makes me bi-racial. Just kidding. All right, just check it out there. See it. Just feel the crowd there. Just feel the crowd. So I'm going to go because it's time for me to go. And I'm so sad because we had a student that was going to come on tonight, and this is why I'm really depressed, is that she has stage 4 breast cancer, and her bucket list was to be on this stage with us. And she came to every class, man. Right, Bobby? She came to every class, and she said, I'm not ready yet. And I said to her, then when are you going to be fucking ready? It's stage 4. Am I wrong? I said, get on the stage. But what I wanted to share with you is something she shared with me about narcissism, and I didn't realize with narcissism and cancer. Because cancer's real. And I'll vote for I'll tell you what I'll vote for. I'll vote for Mickey Mouse if he says, let's stamp out cancer. Because we really got to do something about it, don't we? I mean, is anybody of the AARP group where you couldn't say the word out loud, you had to whisper cancer? Do you remember this at all? Does anybody remember that? So it's cancer. And then when they were gay, it was hepatitis. But it's real and it's happening. And so my mother passed away from cancer. My mother was the funniest woman that ever walked this earth. That bitch was crazy, okay? So here she is. She's on chemo. I got a show. I got to do the show because there's a show for people with cancer, right? My mother didn't have cancer before I got involved in Gilda's Club. So I said to her, I just can't go on. I can't go on. I said, I can't. I said, I just can't do it tonight. She said, why? I said, because you have cancer. And she said, what's that got to do with you? She said, bitch, get on stage and do what you're supposed to do. Don't talk about me. And I thought about that's narcissism. So what this student was telling us is that when she told her mother she had cancer, all the friends came from the other side, from east to west, which never happened. And she said her mother started complaining to her. And she said, Mom, I'm sorry about your back. I have stage 4 cancer. Amazing, right? So I just want to give a round of applause to Ellen, who's not here. But she is here. And she's scary. So I'm going to close out. I came on stage tonight a little off because I come from the heart of the ghetto, from a place called Paterson, New Jersey, P-Town, ladies and gentlemen. I was raised to believe that every white person was a racist because my Uncle Junie, which I didn't have a chance to talk about, taught me that. Let me tell you quickly about Uncle Junie. Uncle Junie had a big afro. He had afro pick. He used to wear on this side of the head. One side was red and one side was green. And he was a split in the middle like that. And he had dashiki. And dashiki had black fists. He said, I am the white man's nightmare. And this is 2012. He was very outdated. You understand what I'm saying? He's very outdated. Very paranoid, thinking people are talking about. He's teaching me about the man and telling me I'm half devil because I have blue eyes. I have green eyes, I'm not blue. Anyway, here's what I'm saying. He was so crazy, he'd be like, yo, check it out. That's a bona fide racist out left. Check it out, check it out. She racist. Yo, sooner or later. And it's over, you trifling, man. I'll show you something. When I try to learn you, you should be learning from me. I'm trying to learn you something. That's a racist. She bona fide. She got a white dog, a white king, and she wearing a white hood. That make her bona fide. I said, Uncle Junie, please stop it. I said, she's blind with a seeing eye dog, and that's not a hood, it's a habit. She's a nun, it's a habit. That's how I was raised. But remember, I came from Paterson, where the girls would want to just beat me up all the time. The only way I could scare them away, they would say, we're going to bring it on. We're going to kick your ass. And I would be like, I would look up. They hated green eyes. And I would go, And they go, shit, she flipped it. She got cat eyes. They don't like cat eyes, right? I'll be like, let's leave her alone. But now my world has changed because I'm living with a Jew for all these years. And I'm here to share with all of you a secret. Everybody's not a racist. Everybody is, however, a Nazi bastard. And that is what I learned from living with a Jew. That is what I've learned from living with a Jew. The Chinese delivery guy took my husband's pen by accident. He said, Ming, that Nazi bastard. I said, Ming? What will we do without Ming on Christmas Eve? So my world has changed. Now I'm not rough and tough. I'm paranoid. I'm neurotic. I'm talking to white people about my business. I'm a therapist. I've never told a white person my business before. Black people don't tell their business. We don't tell our business. Keep your business to yourself. Marry a Jew, you tell them all your business. All of a sudden you're like, I can't stand him, his mammy, nobody. I'm tired of kids. Kids don't look like me. Somebody thought I was a nanny the other day. I was going to beat the bitch up in the park. I can't do that. Okay? Because the lady said to me, she's beautiful. She loves you. The family must be good to you. I said, well, there's perks. I sleep with the husband. What do you want from me, all right? It's my kid. And then I know where the Wailing Wall came from. I breastfed my daughter in front of her, and she said, ah! Because you got to shock them sometimes. And that's how I roll. Now I'm paranoid neurotic. You know I'm paranoid? Most ladies back me up. Have you ever gone to the Korean, Malaysian, Vietnamese nail salons and think they're talking about you? I thought it was just me. Remember, I have those cousins in the panhandle of Florida who always get me crazy. And this is what happened. They came up to me. They said, oh, hello, Sunda. You got a pedicure today? Oh, you have 2 daughters with you coming today? I said, yes. I said, these are my 2 daughters. Oh, those are your daughters? Those 2 are your daughters? My Uncle Junie kicked in and I got black. I said, why? I'm trying to say my kids don't look like me? You racist? You racist? She said, oh, no. It's just that you're so old to have children so young. Sweetheart, if I want to be insulted, I don't have to come here. I can go to my in-laws. Fuck that, okay? Really. I said, look, let's do this. Hooves and paws, Jersey style. Get this done. I turned around. My little Asian kid was bowing to her like this. I said, get out! She said, very good. Time to take off shoes and socks. Now it's time to do a soaky. We're going to push our cuticle and do a clip on the toenail. Very good. How does he pick up color? Be right back. Oni! Sunda, probably do you call this what I'm going to tell you? No, this is her baby. She adopted an Asian baby. No, oh, she too old. She too old to have children so young. Because children say, this nigga got this chick got torn down like a dinosaur. My white trash side came out. You know your white trash, you couldn't catch up on your eggs. Follow me. My cousin Sunda Croonquist taught me something. He said, don't you ever let people talk about you in another language in America when you're spending your hard-earned American dollars. That's why we fly this Confederate flag. You understand me, cousin sir? I said, I feel you, Tommy. I said, I feel you, baby. He said, yeah. So you don't let them do that to you. You don't forget about it. You're an American. It ain't about hatred. It's about heritage. God bless America. I said, maybe this cracker's right. So I said, I'm going to flip the game and go to a black nail salon. They exist, by the way. It's called Villa Range. Mention my name, Pepperson, because I'm a Jew. And I'm a Jew, by the way, because I got dumped, in case you want to know. I had my hair done. But that's not the point. The point is, I want to tell you guys something that was so exciting to learn. Is that after I went to the black nail salon, I decided to go right back to the Asian nail salons. And you know why? Because in the black nail salons, they talked about me in English. Yes. So in closing, if you guys want to talk about anything and you don't believe my story, remember this. You're never going to be a girl like me, because when you're Swedish and black and you look like a Puerto Rican and your mother a Jehovah's Witness who loves country western music and sells Amway while cheating on Mary Kay Sindra, a black and white ass to an Irish Catholic school, you convert to Judaism. That's what makes me Sunda Live. Follow me on Instagram. I went too long, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I was just told I went too long. I'm so sorry. But where are our comedians? Let's get a picture. Come on, hurry up, we gotta go.
go too long. I said it felt too long.
But I never said that about him. All right, let's give a round of applause for our comedian, Lee Chirillo. Lady one-liner, that's who she is. That's Rachel Loving, the one and only Bob D. And where is James Fontano? James Fontano. Here we go. Listen, guys, if you ever thought, somebody see a picture? Thank you. All right.
Bob, we love you.
We love Bob D. And wait a minute, what's the name of the new drink he's gonna make? Lee, what's the name of the new drink?
New drink?
Yeah, you made it up.
I did? Oh, white roughage.
Okay. Bob D is gonna make the white roughage. And James Harris, who also makes this class so possible. Listen, guys, if you ever think that somebody tells you you're funny, maybe you are, call the Laugh Factory and find out how to get in touch with me because I don't have any cards. I'm done with this. Thank these comedians for being so wonderful tonight and doing the right thing. And thank all of you for coming out. God bless you. Good night. Laugh Factory, yo, my snack, I went over.
And that concludes our 5:30 show. If you could please make your way to the exit door left of this stage, we do have an 8 o'clock show to prepare for. If you're waiting for someone in the restrooms, please wait for them outside. Once again, that concludes our 5:30 show. Thank you so much for joining us for our Sunda Cage to Stage show. Please make your way to that exit door left of the stage. If you're waiting for someone in the restroom, please wait for them outside as we do have an 8 o'clock show to prepare for.